guys, welcome to another edition of Nostalgic Auto, the video edition of our weekly radio show, Nostalgic Radio and Cars. And have I got a treat for you today? I got a nice super driver 1960 Porsche 356 Roadster that I want to show off a little bit. This is a great little car, got a great little stance. These are highly sought after cars. This is one of 2100 built. It's got some interesting touches on it, which just kind of makes it, you know, kind of unique and kind of cute. One thing I like is I like the European style optional Talbot style mirror. This is something that you find in a lot of race cars, sports cars. Actually, it was standard equipment on a Mercedes 300 SL. Kind of a nice touch. Take a look at the interior. The interior is pretty decent. Nothing fancy. Pretty sparse. Pretty simple. I mean, that's about all you need. Got a windshield wiper switch, a throttle switch, and a headlight switch. Doesn't get any more basic than that. Got a nice, rare, less than wooden steering wheel. Got a nice matched looking Porsche steering or shift knob with it. Actually, you can tell it's been kind of old and hasn't been messed with in a while. This car's been in the same ownership for probably something like 25-30 years, so the owner really just drives it, has fun with it, takes care of it. I like the 8 grand Carrera tach. That's a nice little touch. He added that, and it also has a speedometer in kilometers, 200. It's got the standard single visor, 2 visors. That would have been an option. Radio would have been an option, and cigarette lighter would have even been an option. So this is about as basic as you get. Another thing I like is I like the European taillights on it. That gives it a nice little European touch too. Kind of matches the speedometer. It's got a California historical license plate on it because the owner's from the Bay Area, and he has a residence in Carmel, so he's got a Carmel by the Sea license plate tag on it. Zone 7, which is the PCA club, San Francisco region. That's kind of nice. Got an aftermarket Anco luggage rack on the back. This is actually kind of nice. It's not a Porsche one like a Lights or a Reuter, but it's smaller and it looks good. It's more fitting on an open car. The Lights and the Reuters, they're big and they look okay on a cab. Excuse me. Yeah, a cab possibly, but more importantly, they look good on a coupe car. This is a very nice touch. It fits well. Overall, the car's a nice driver. It's 100% complete. It's got everything that the car came with once it rolled off the assembly line. Colors are great. Silver with blue. A nice touch. What else we got? Oh, on the front we got again European headlights, European marker lights, and we got a rare set of Hello 128 fog lights. Pretty decent little car. Car runs out real good, drives real good. In fact, you know what I think we're going to do? I think we're going to take a run here in a minute. But I want to show you something underneath the hood. One thing that caught my eye earlier when I was looking at the car. Kind of a nice touch. The owner's kind of a sporty kind of guy. And so it's fairly stock under the hood. But what I like is I like the velocity stacks. Look, he's got these little wafers in here that he uses as like little filters. These are a set of original and very rare, very hard to find parabolics velocity stacks. Yeah, they're good for maybe a few horsepower. Not much more than that. But other than that, fairly stock, fairly simple underneath there. 4 cylinders. It doesn't get any better than that. So anyway, on that note, I think it's time to go for a spin. What do you say? Come on. Let's go for a drive. This little baby for a spin. Now, the first thing you'll notice when you drive a 356 is it's not blindingly fast. The horsepower on this particular model is about 75. Back in the day, that was plenty. By today's standards, that's relatively anemic. Now, if you notice, there's a few raindrops on the windscreen here. That's because in Florida, it tends to rain frequently, and clouds seem to sneak up on you, and you can get caught in it. But that's the nice thing about having this particular 356. Is it's a nice car, but it's not a perfect car, which means it's not too nice that you can't drive it in the rain. You can still drive it and have fun. It's like going back 40 years in time. When this car was relatively young, people would have driven the car in the rain. Look at that beautiful view across the BELLEAIR Beach Causeway Bridge, and you're looking out over the Gulf of Mexico at BELLEAIR Beach. It's a nice little drive. A little breezy, a little windy, a little humidity. I guess in Florida, that's what it's all about. Right now I'm in 3rd gear. I'm doing about 65 kilometers, just under 3,000 RPMs. I think I'm within the speed limit. Cars handle like a go-kart. You've got great driving manners. They're a lot of fun, extremely responsive. Because the car weighs about 2,000 pounds, it's got plenty of brake. It'll stop, it'll handle. unfortunately, the only weakness of the car that I can see is horsepower. But other than that, you know what? For a cruiser, it's a fun little car. As you can see, we're caught up in a little bit of traffic, but that's okay. We'll just down Zeph in a second, roll up to a traffic light, and make our way up the beach roads. Along Gulf Boulevard, down here on BELLEAIR Beach, heading towards BELLEAIR Shores, headed towards Clearwater Beach on the west coast of Florida. We've got the sun going down, a little moisture in the air. Looks like we might get caught in a little rain after all, but that's okay, because we don't have a perfect car. We have a fun car, a car that was meant to be enjoyed. That's the most important thing. You know, when you buy a car, any car, buy it because you love it and you want to have fun with it. Because if you got to worry about getting a spot on it, or a little nick, or a little ding, or a little raindrop, that takes the fun out of owning the cars. I'm a firm believer in owning nice cars, but make it so that they're fun to enjoy every day. So it takes a little extra time to clean them up, make it pretty again, but you know what? This is fun. This is so nostalgic. We're hoping to beat the rain, but it looks like rain beat us, so we're gonna have to pull over here in a second and find some place to pull under our car cover and put the top up. So bear with us here a minute. Here it looks like a nice place. I think we can move over. We got the Sheraton Sand Key Resort on Sand Key Beach, and as soon as we beat the traffic, be in great shape. Or we could do another thing. We could actually just pull underneath the car cover and ride the rain out, which 6 to 1, half a dozen the other. Under the protection of the Sheraton Sand Key Resort here in Clearwater Beach, or Sand Key Beach rather, I just put the top up. We got a little moist, so we got one or two choices. We can either sit here and ride it out, or we can continue on our little journey. So I'm an adventurer, so I think we should continue on the journey. But now we have the safe top intact, so we won't go too damp. What's really interesting is everybody here thought that we were going to stop to valet our car, but we fooled them. People are going, ooh, ah. You know what's funny? The other thing that's interesting about this car, because it looks somewhat like a speedster. The majority of the speedsters that you see running around on the road today, they're not real. And as popular as these cars are, most people don't know the difference or can't distinguish between a real one and a reproduction. But this is the real deal. This is a 1960 Porsche 356 Roadster. So I think what we'll do is we'll head on out here and go back out on the road. It looks like it's not raining too much. Maybe I'll put the top down again. Now you can hear all the squeaks and rattles. Well, looks like we can put the top down again. Put a little clock down here so we don't booger up the window. Just like the good old days, just like I did in the 70s. All right, time to go. All right, back on the road again. We're actually taking a shortcut through Sand Key Park here in Pinellas County. Got some nice curvy roads. It's a great park to bring your family, let your dogs run. Have a great 4th of July weekend, or any holiday for that matter. Salute to the American flag right there. Sand Key Bridge heading into world famous Clearwater Beach, voted #1 beach in the country, I think, several times. In fact, I think at the bottom of the bridge there's even a plaque that shows that. How about that? And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Florida's best beach. USA Today, 2013. Wow, that looks like there's a lot of traffic. I'm not so sure I want to go down here. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to make a U-turn. Whee! And head back across the Sand Key Bridge. And go the other direction. We'll be good. Admit, I really truly enjoyed this car. It's been a fun little drive. Great little characteristics on the car. It's neat, nostalgic. The one thing I like about a 356, it's a very simplistic car. It's not a sophisticated car. It's a car that you can have a lot of fun with. Not a lot to go wrong. Just a blast to drive. Just a simple, carefree car. And on a day like today, now that we got the weather cleared up just a little bit, tops back down, we're having a lot of fun. And I can't say enough fun stuff about this car. Boy, was that a blast. Everybody should own a 1960 Porsche 356. Hey, we had to get fuel on the way over here. And one thing I want to show you real quick that was kind of cute. Everybody says Porsches and Volkswagens are the same car. They're really not. The engine in this car is a 1600cc, all Porsche only motor, 75 horsepower, runs and drives great. Great gas mileage as well. But the thing I thought was kind of cute when I was getting fuel is the pre-1955 Volkswagen gas cap. That's kind of cool. Fits on there. You know, a little irony there. But at any rate, hey, I want to thank everybody for tuning in to Nostalgic Auto, the video edition of our weekly radio show, Nostalgic Premium Cars. Heard every Tuesday night between 7 and 8 p.m. on the TAN Talk Radio Network for the most fascinating and legendary names in motorsports. Hey, if you have any questions about any of the stuff you see, be sure to check out our website, GulfstreamMotorsports.com. Don't forget to like us on Facebook and continue subscribing to our YouTube channel. We got a couple clouds in the sky. I think I better get this thing under cover. Take care, everybody.